Welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the 15th day of VEDA, video every day in April. And this video, we're going to revisit one of the over 2,000 books that I have read, do some fun questions to get some viewer engagement. And I'm going to give you guys 2 recommendations for audiobooks that I think you need to go check out. As I said, this is the 15th day of VEDA, video every day in April. And if you haven't been here and you don't know what VEDA is, I do a video every single day in April. And this year, I decided to do my format as revisiting one of the over 2,000 books that I have read in the last 10 years, so since 2012. And that's when I started tracking everything over on Goodreads. I put all of the titles into a randomizer. And then I picked a title out to see if I can remember what the plot of the book was, who the author was, and, you know, fun things like that. Then, of course, we're going to check out the Goodreads to see if I was right or if I was completely wrong. I have 2 fun questions to do some viewer and, you know, watcher, like, engagement type things. These are fun. You can answer them. You don't have to answer them, but I'm going to answer them for you. Sometimes there's been a couple that I was just like, I'm not going to answer it. Then I'm going to give you for today 2 audiobook recommendations, the books that I think you should go check out as audiobooks. So let's jump into the book that I am supposed to try and remember. And that is the Hunger Games #1 by Suzanne Collins. And that should be no surprise that I do remember what this book is, because I love the movies. I absolutely adore the movies. I do think that this newest book that she put out, this is like off topic, but this new book that she put out, she should have not put it out. And it's sort of, I mean, in some ways it lays the ground to say how racist the world becomes or was and is, and woo, there's lots of social commentary in that one. I believe I did a whole vlog on that. So if you want to go check that out, I know I did a whole vlog. As a matter of fact, I'm positive I did a whole vlog on the entire series. So go check that out. Let's jump on over to my Goodreads to see how I did. Yeah, see some thoughts. Alrighty, so for those of you that don't know what the Hunger Games is, this book 1 is, could you survive on your own in the wild with everyone out to make sure you don't live to see the morning? In the ruins of a place known as North America lies the nation of Pelham, a shining capital surrounded by 12 outlying districts. The capital is harsh and cruel and keeps the districts in line by forcing them all to send one boy and one girl between the ages of 12 and 18 to participate in the annual Hunger Games, a fight to the death on live television. I gave it 5 stars, and I'm pretty sure I read it twice, as it says right here. And both times I thought they were pretty good. So here we go. These are my thoughts. When I read it the second time, I gave it 4.25 stars to 4.5 stars. There was only 1 Steam fan. That's after I instituted that. You can see that video review in week 22, May the 24th through the 30th of 2020. And there is a Hunger read-along vlog that is available on my channel as well. Back in April of 2014, when I initially gave it 5 stars, these are my thoughts. Where do I even start? I wasn't going to read the series since I was enjoying the movie adaptation so much, but with the movie cliffhanger of Catching Fire, book #2 forced me to drop all that I was doing to read the series. Oh boy, am I happy that I did that. So far, the movie did a fantastic job of adapting Susan Collins's work, because of the raw emotion that she placed on the page is incredible. I loved every moment that was expanded by the book. So much more emotional emotional and gritty meaning was given to the shortened scenes from the movie. I must say that I enjoyed the Katniss Peeta coupling in the book more than the movie coupling of Katniss and Gale. I still agree with that. Overall, I love this series. I wish more book adaptation was this beautifully followed to the original works. So as I said in the beginning, I would reread this. I would reread it for a third time. I thoroughly do enjoy the series, with the exception of this last book that was just released, which is a prequel for President Snow and learning about how he became President Snow, because it is very much riddled with North American history, things that actually did happen, sort of turn into a fictional characterization. Yeah, lots of things from history were used, and it's very political and social. Yeah. So fun questions now from the pod deck. What the heck? So what is the grossest thing you've ever seen someone do in public? I would have to say probably laying in your own vomit. Ooh. Yeah, so back in my single military days, I would go to concerts and things like that, and the things you see at concerts are just wild. Um and walking over, walking past someone that is just passed out drunk or intoxicated, inebriated in some crazy way in their own vomit is just it is not a fun thing. And then working those as law enforcement, having to deal with them, making sure that someone doesn't die on your watch because they took their vices too far. It really kind of sucks. So that's the grossest thing, having vomit and just I can't do it. Couldn't do it. It's gross. Next question of the day is, what strange thing would you like to happen at your funeral to make people laugh? So I don't know if my husband took me seriously when I said this, but I actually would prefer to be donated. I am a donor, so I don't necessarily want a funeral. I would like to be donated to science, and I would just rather have like a celebration of life, family and friends sitting around, remembering me. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to come back and haunt him anyways, but there is that. Actually, I'm going to die. He's going to die before me. So yeah. He'll probably never see this. Alrighty. Some audiobooks that I think you guys need to go check out. And just books in general, because these two books are absolutely amazing. But the audiobooks is just a totally different experience. So the first one I'm going to tell you guys to go check out is The Color Purple by Alice Walker. Make sure that you get the narrated version that Alice does. She breathes life into the character of Celie. So this book, if you don't know what The Color Purple is, what rock have you been under? But it is about a woman that grows up in the South, gets married off at a young age, has to deal with abuse, has to deal with finding her sexuality, independence, and it's all done through the eyes of letters and things like that to God. And Alice Walker just gives all of her emotion that goes into her story that's just absolutely beautiful. This is one of my very, very favorite books, movies, adaptations that I've ever seen. I love the book. I love the movie. I can't wait to see this new version of it with Fantasia and I don't know. I can't remember the other actress, but both of them, oh my goodness. I saw a documentary on or Women of the Movement or something like that. It was a documentary, but it had them. And when Oprah and Whoopi called them to, to tell them that they were going to be the new Celie and the new Harpo. Oh my goodness. Or not Harpo. Oh goodness, I can't remember Oprah's character. Oh my goodness. I am drawing a blank. But the character that Oprah plays, and it just gives me chills just thinking about it. I can't wait. I want to see all versions of this. That is one book that if I see a new cover out, I will go buy it. Like, I have 2 copies of the book. And if I was to see another one, I probably would buy it and just, love it. Love it oh so much. The next book I'm going to tell you guys to go check out is Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. Oh my goodness. I listened to this as an audiobook. Make sure you get the version that Jason narrates. I wasn't sure how I was going to connect with this story. And this is about a young man that sees and has something tragic happen to him. The book is actually written in prose, and it's just absolutely amazing to listen to the audiobook because I didn't feel like I was getting read poetry as Jason is narrating this book of prose. It's about this young man. He gets into an elevator, and the span of that 9-second elevator ride, he like has so much to reflect on, to learn from. The things that he ends up like talking over in his own mind, if I'm not mistaken, just is absolutely amazing. Like I said, it's like a 9 to 12 second elevator ride, but it's a full fleshed out story, written in prose that just keeps you engaged. And finding out that, you may live a hard life, but hard lives aren't all about revenge, because revenge just never stops. And just it was just such a moving and beautiful story, and I loved it, and I think everyone should go check that out, especially like young kids, young people, Black people. Definitely read that story and read those prose and have Jason take you on a ride, take you on a journey. It's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we talked about the Hunger Games. Got that one right because it's like one of my favorites. And let me know down in the comment section, what is a strange thing you want done at your funeral, if you want a funeral, and what's the grossest thing you have ever witnessed in public. Let me know if you're going to go check out those audiobooks, and what makes a good audiobook for you down in the comment section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. My PayPal, my Patreon, and all my other social links are down in the description box as well. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in tomorrow's video.